say little Johnny gets home from school. Little Johnny does his homework. 2 + 2 is 4. Okay, little Johnny, here's some game time. And then little Johnny gets on, Modern Warfare, Death, Revenge, or whatever it is. Gets on, thinks he's going to have a little fun with his little PB gun and whatever. And then he gets into a lobby full of clan members called the fucking butt fuckers that butt fuck people in lobbies. And then they're like, hey, little Johnny, you ready to get butt fucked? And yeah. So it's not a safe place.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist.
I am looking at the camera. Yes. And ha, folks. Yeehaw. Welcome to a very spooktacular version.
We got no fucking decorations.
I know. There's nothing up here that indicates it's Halloween whatsoever besides the fact that I'm wearing this ridiculous hat. 154 episodes of this podcast, and you'd think I'd get my shit together, but it has yet to occur, folks. Will it ever? The world may never know. It's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? But as always, it is I, Big R, from Wisconsin, along with Jared, who is a baseball player.
I am Juan Soto.
Okay.
In 2019, I will never leave Washington because I love it so much. I love it here. You are my home. I love the fans. Yes, that's all I have to say. I am Juan Soto. Thank you. I will always be a Washington National.
And folks, Juan, thank you for that. And sorry that you're not in the World Series this year. You son of a bitch, for leaving the city that you love so very, very much.
This fucking tape is...
And now Jared's he's gonna be bleeding here in a second, folks, from ripping the duct tape off of his face.
It's the wrong side.
So if he starts screaming in agony, just listen to the sound of my voice.
That fucking adhesive. It's just trying to figure out where this fucking...
Well, that was very, very creative of you, Jared. As
I thought about it when I got out of the shower today. Because, that's the comedic genius that I am.
You know what? He was like, I've got some duct tape, I've got a face, and I've got a baseball jersey. Let's do it.
I got the same complexion.
Yeah.
I not to lie, I used to get mistaken. Like, people used to ask me all the time, was I Dominican? Yep. All the time I used to get that.
People,
I don't know why. Maybe because everybody that I hang around now knows me, but I don't get asked it anymore. But I've been able to pass as Brazilian, as and as Dominican.
Somebody once thought I was from Argentina.
Because Argentinians are white.
Well, still, I was very flattered by that. I was like, "Oh, you think I'm not an American?" No. It's not a good thing to be compared to.
Let's put it this way: isn't Altuve from Argentina?
I believe so. We can Google that real quick because we have access to the internet.
Oh my God!
I look really cool in this cowboy hat.
Motherfucker, that's why you should. I told you should wear it more often.
I don't want to play it out. I feel like if I wear it, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, there's that dumbass with the cowboy hat."
If it's your fucking thing, how would you play it out?
This is true.
Well, no. Oh, okay. So you want to talk about who's this dumbass with the cowboy hat on? What about everybody that was saying who's this dumbass with the fucking Papa John's visor on?
I work there.
So what does that got to do with it? That don't mean you have to wear it all the time. Especially when you leave work, you shouldn't be wearing your fucking work clothes.
I mean, after working a 10, 11, 12-hour shift, I didn't really care to change my clothes. I just wanted a beer and to partake in dubious activities with my friends, such as yourself.
Here he goes.
And I made a name for myself, a moniker that will live throughout the echoes of time.
You made something. I don't know about if it's a name.
Well, it doesn't matter. People know who I am.
What was I looking up since you were fucking talking about?
Altuve, if he's from Argentina.
What's his first name? That fucking cheating fuck.
No, I don't know because we don't associate with cheaters here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. I'm going to talk to like this for the remainder of the show.
It's Jose Altuve.
Okay, Jose. So recently this week. Okay, so anyway, the last couple days, I've been a little under the weather. Thursday I woke up. the seasonal allergy, cold,
He's Venezuelan.
whatever it is, attacked me.
It's a little
okay.
Yeah, whatever. Keep going.
I woke up and it was like, no, RJ, stay down. It was like, Pacha! And I was like, ah. And so I decided to stay down. I took a day of rest, and I woke up yesterday, and I was still feeling a bit under the weather, so I took another personal day for myself.
I don't think everybody needs to know that.
Well, what I'm getting into, everybody wants to know.
Yeah, but you gotta stop giving so much details about your life, bro.
So as I laid in my bed, 62 degrees in my room,
Exactly.
with the window open, a slight draft coming in around 5:30 p.m., I decided to pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And I'm sorry, Jared.
What?
So I downloaded Call of Duty, the highly anticipated sequel to 2019's Modern Warfare, and I've been having a ball with it. I've had an absolute blast. I've already beaten the campaign on Veteran, which was kind of a pain in the ass in certain points, but not too hard. And then I actually today finished up. I have every single achievement in the game.
I have a question. What's the difference between, because I've beat the whole campaign, well, most of it on hardened, and I didn't even do recruit. I did regular, and then I went to hardened. I've already played it like 3 or 4 times. What the fuck is the difference? Did you could take less hits because the people are still in the same exact place every time? Yeah, so it really
what it is it's about reaction time and reflexes. So obviously the higher the difficulty goes up, the less damage you can take and the quicker you die.
Well, yeah, I figured it was like, I think it's like veteran is probably like one shot because I was getting hit twice on hardened. What is it? Is there one in between hardened and veteran?
No, there's one actually, a newer difficulty that came out. It's called realism. That I believe is one shot and you're dead.
That didn't come out. That just must have just came out like when it released because it wasn't on.
Yeah, so it's a newer difficulty. You unlock it beating the campaign your first time. And since there are no achievements,
maybe I just haven't paid attention.
Yeah, no. So you don't have it if you get the game new, you hop into campaign. It is not an option you can select because you have to play through it at least one time.
What up, Epic? I am Juan Soto.
And so I did the campaign on veteran. Now I will say a spot that I got stuck at. Okay, 2 spots that I wanted to bring up. If you haven't played the campaign yet, I'm sure you're currently doing it or going to be soon because it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Now the mission, I think Rogue into the Fire, or basically
missionary.
Potentially, hopefully someday, please. But
He's never gonna.
what I was going to say is the mission where you're in the ghillie suits with Captain Price.
The sniper joint.
Yeah, the sniper mission. So you
Scout
go
sniper.
So you go through the mission.
You got stuck on that?
No, well on veteran at the end. I beat it, but
At the end, what?
So after you, I guess, clear the enemies in front of the lighthouse.
You don't have to scream. I'm sitting right here.
I'm sorry. I guess. Okay, so
anyway.
You're
not used to having the.
Yeah. I'm not used to having my
Stop
headphones.
pulling the motherfucker down.
Well, no. I'm doing
making
this.
your ears fucking pop out. There
Okay.
you go.
There, my head itches terribly. Something
Jesus
fierce
Christ.
right now.
Can somebody help this guy?
No, don't do it. What I was gonna say is, after you clear the lighthouse out, like from afar when you're on the hill, and then you move forward, the guys in the vehicles come up.
You can just shoot them from the top. You don't have to even go in the building.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So as I progressed, when I got to the actual lighthouse, the 2 buildings that you have to make sure that are clear. There's the one little
3 buildings.
3 buildings. Okay.
Well, it's 2 buildings, but they're sectioned off, so it ends up because there's like guys in this part of the house, and there's guys in this part of the house, and there's like 3 or 4 sections within that big part.
Yeah.
But then the garage is like actually that's two rooms too.
Okay. So the final room, there are probably now the biggest thing on veteran for me
to the point
was the armored enemies, the amount of armored enemies there. Yeah. This room, I don't know what it was. It took me a good 25 minutes to clear it because I would clear a couple of them and then I'd be in the middle of the reload or something. And these guys have such precision aim on veteran. Like I'm on the roof looking down through the skylight and I just peep up, boom, like dead. And he's like off in in some weird angle. So that gave me a little bit of run.
Frags.
Oh, frags. Oh, don't worry. I was checking
C4,
the whole
all that.
kit and caboodle at these people.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try it on veteran, but I didn't have a problem with it.
No. That part in particular gave me a hard time. The rest of it wasn't so bad. And then the part that kind of made me want to smash my head through my wall was on that mission, Dark Water, where the ship is teetering back and forth and the containers are sliding. That on veteran is a pain in the fucking ass.
Even on Harden, that was kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Not recruit. On regular, it's easy because, like, for some reason, I just didn't get touched. But on Harden, yeah, it did. It was a little bit more difficult.
So that was the room that took me the longest to clear throughout my entire campaign run. But overall, I really enjoyed the campaign. I don't think it's as good as 2019's.
2019 was okay also.
Yeah. No, but
there hasn't been a good one since fucking Modern Warfare 2, the actual Modern Warfare 2.
So if you're a Call of Duty fan, please check it out. I also hopped into the multiplayer.
Well, Epic said it's garb.
That's why I downloaded PUBG, believe it or not. It is downloaded.
Oh, and fuck it. Then you might as well fucking get a PC and get on Ready or Not then, pal.
Pal.
Get on Ready or Not, pal.
POW.
Ready or Not, and what's the other one? Oh, the other one is I told you about. What was it ground? Whatever the one we talked about a few weeks ago.
Okay.
That I told you about.
So the multiplayer's a lot of fun. I'm playing a whole ton of different maps that obviously weren't in the beta.
Multiplayer is just like all the other multiplayer.
Yeah, but I haven't played Call of Duty really in a couple of years, so
it sucks.
No.
After a while, it sucks.
Well, when you play it year after year, it's got the Madden effect. It's
I don't know how these motherfuckers stay on that shit, even though it's Warzone. Like, I don't know how they still been playing the old one since it came out. Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, that's how a lot of major AAA titles are. You kind of play them until the next installment comes out, especially if it's like a massively popular game in a franchise, in a series.
Shout out to Ghost Chips.
What's up, dude? What I was going to say is that, I'm getting the hang of what I want on my weapons, my perks. I actually, believe it or not, Jared, earlier today, I wasn't streaming. I just wanted to get a couple games in. I played maybe 3 games, but that was it. So I didn't want to stream for just 3 games and get off. But
was it an hour?
No, dude. I played. Yeah, it was relatively maybe a half hour or so. But I actually almost dropped a nuke today. I was 19-0, and then I fucking died, and I was kind of blown.
So only thing that matters in almost is horseshoes and hand grenades. So
I understand.
Carry on.
So I did not get my nuke. I got pooped on, but I found a couple of weapons that I like running around with. So I'm going to continue to mingle in the multiplayer servers.
Where you tingle, huh?
And then the new co-op mode, the spec, or I wouldn't call it spec ops. I don't know what it's called, actually. I just call it co-op. Has 3 different levels where you have to attain 3 stars on each level by completing it in a certain amount of time, or one level was you can't have certain amount of bombs planted while you're defending, and was able to do all those, which is really fun. It's really cool because not only does it level you up at like your character level, like your actual player level, but it helps you level up your weapons as well. So for those of you who aren't really into multiplayer like that or want to kind of grind a couple levels to get some better weapons, this is a good way of doing so. Relatively easy. There is obviously a little bit of skill involved, but if you wanted to grind out a couple levels to get that perk or that attachment for your gun before you hop into multiplayer, that way you're set to go, it's a good way to do that. So all in all, if I had to rate this game, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm so glad that the peasants are now able to catch up with the rest of us royalty and play the game.
All right, yeah, I know.
I'm on to the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So yeah, but it's fun. I really enjoy it and whatnot. And Fall Guys has their Halloween event. I'm super excited. I'm gonna steal some more
candy. A bunch of fucking jelly beans running around with fucking goddamn costumes on.
Well,
looking fucking ridiculous.
There is
and grown ass men streaming with their fucking pictures of themselves fucking playing with this shit. It's a fucking child's game, bro.
It's rated E for everyone.
Exactly. It's a fucking child's game, bro.
Dude, it's okay.
It's a Wii game.
It's
a goddamn Wii game.
It's a game where I was kind of manipulated into downloading it.
It's a fucking Wii game.
It's hell of addicting.
Get your your Switch out and fucking call it a day.
I'm actually
you're in the same category as little kids and women.
as little kids and women. He says,
because
Come on, man.
women gamers.
Dude, there's a woman gamer upstairs right now who is actually playing Elden Ring. My sister has some friends over, and she was actually
She's
just
also behind.
Well, I know.
Elden Ring's been out for like
I know.
2
I get
years.
it. These people are younger than us.
I
Maybe
know,
they
I'm just
had-
fucking around, bro.
I don't know.
I'm
But
just fucking
they were
around.
actually upstairs talking about video games, and I was like, hey, I know about this stuff. And
Should have asked them to come on the show.
if you want me, I'll have them come on down.
Never mind now, because you should have thought about that when it was time.
Well, here, let's have them
I'm
come
going
on
in today, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I mean, we're more than welcome to have people come over or come down. Here.
Okay, never mind. No.
Oh, you're no fun.
No, oh, I'm no fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it is said on this show right now that I'm no fun. Very well. I'm no fun. Carry on.
Okay, so since you got me laughing out loud, how was the show this week? The Shoot Your Shot open mic comedy Tuesday comedy night
You
at
just
Shooters.
fucking renamed my whole show.
Dude, I don't. Dude, you know what's crazy is when I'm typing that shit out, I'm like, Shoot Your Shot open mic Tuesday karaoke.
No. Wait. Where are you typing it out?
No, when I'm writing the description for the podcast.
Motherfucker, don't you understand? All you have to do is copy and paste and then delete some old shit.
Dude, I had typed so much of the same shit in the description that it's like already in like my little bubbles down
That's
there.
what I'm saying. No, okay, well, okay, fine. My point is, it's Shoot Your Shot open mic comedy night.
Comedy.
Next one's November 8th, by the way. 8 o'clock, 7:30 if you want to sign up. And yeah, so it's Shoot Your Shot open mic comedy night. And yes, the show was fucking pretty good. We again, look, I'm at this point. I'm starting to understand that the venue that we're at is only conducive to a certain demographic of people.
All right. Conducive. I like that.
So I am, and I've also already told a couple of comedians about this. I'm in the process of finding a place where I can do it on a more, I guess, for lack of a better word, professional stage.
Atmosphere?
Atmosphere.
Yeah, atmosphere. Okay.
That was the word I was looking for. Professional, more professional atmosphere. It is a good place to. I'm not saying I won't continue to do it at Shooters. However, Shooters has turned out to be more of a workout room, where the comedians come and we kind of like bounce stuff off of each other. There's some people in the crowd that come in. Usually they're just there to drink. So, but this is what the beginning of a comedian's career is you're going to be in some shitty places doing some fucking comedy. And I'm not calling them shitty. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I got you.
So I do want to keep that aspect of it. But I think maybe the Tuesdays within there, I'm going to try to find somewhere else to kind of get more of a, like that professional feel that I'm looking for.
All right.
Eventually to build it into something much bigger. But at the same time, that being said, I will also be doing my own, I'll be working on my own set. I'm trying to get to 20 minutes right now. Maybe 20 to 30 minutes. That way I can get on bigger shows and be like, so how many minutes have you actually done? I'm like, I've only been offered 15, but I got 20 that I know work because I've worked it out or whatever.
All right.
So yeah, there's that.
All right. So come on down to Shooters for open mic comedy night, November 8th. Come on down and shoot your shot. If you think you're funny, or if you know you're funny, come on down. And
Because you don't know me, money.
You don't know us at all. Well, I am very happy to hear that the show went well.
Where's our fucking chat at? What's up with y'all, man? Y'all fucking quiet today.
Well, there's a lot of, I believe, do you think they're doing a lot of trick-or-treating tonight since Halloween's on a Monday this year?
No, you still do it on the fucking night of it.
Yeah, it's true. Well, some neighborhoods do different things, like...
Yeah, but no, like the parties, like the adult shit, yes, you do tonight. That's why we're doing, well, this comes out Monday anyway, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Although I don't know what are there cowboys in fucking Wisconsin? I don't know.
I just, the fact that people can hunt ice fish.
They would be the snow. They would be the people that are in the snowy parts of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, they'd be up in that mountain, like where the game starts off at,
or,
and then you
or ends.
Or it does kind of end that way. Yes. What I was gonna say is that, yeah, sure, if you can hunt and you can fish and you can like stab wild fucking bears, I think a cowboy hat is warranted.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You must be. Are you ice fishing right now?
Ice fishing. See, that's what I'm saying. It warrants a cowboy hat. You, sir, deserve a cowboy hat. Get him a hat.
Oh, he said yeah, but they're all from Texas.
Oh, so
He said there's cowboys there, but they're all from Texas.
So they come from Texas to go to Wisconsin. I find that
Maybe they like the colder weather. It's kind of hot in Texas.
this is true, but I don't know. Have you ever met somebody that says, "Hey, I just love cold weather"? Like they want to like live in a tundra.
Yes, mostly white people.
That's fair. Okay. I am not inclusive to those people. Now, have I stood in some frozen tundras in my day? Of course. Nothing
Frozen
compared.
tundra. What frozen tundra have you stood in?
Telegraph Road.
That's not a fucking tundra, bro. This motherfucker don't even know what is that. Ecosystems.
The ecosystem. See, everything is science related here on the Mad Scientist Lab.
That's why
podcast.
I called that.
Yeah, I like how this works. I'm glad it finally fits into.
What the fuck? Who do you know? You've known me for long enough.
I know, but
Like everything that comes out of my brain is fucking technology or science.
well, anyway, that frozen tundra that was Telegraph Road, it was
Frozen
mighty
tundra.
dangerous back in
This
that day.
fucking guy.
Riding around in my old steel ride or my steel horse I ride. I was about to start singing Bon Jovi.
It's a horseless carriage.
It's a horseless carriage. There we go. So I was driving around in my horseless carriage with my cowboy hat on and 30 inches of snow in a hot bag. And man, it was crazy, but I lived. And I'm here to tell this tale.
It was so death defying that he had a hot bag to keep somebody else's food warm.
Dude, and those $3.
It's not your food. It's your fucking trying to scrounge up as a fucking hunter in the wild.
Well, yeah. So
It's somebody else's food.
After I dropped off said hot bag, I became stranded in the snow. Visual.
Mad scientist. What?
Well, visibility was at an all-time low, and I could not find exactly what I was looking for.
Now this motherfucker sounds like Captain Kirk.
So, therefore, I pulled out my phone and started to dial. Okay. I was stuck. I didn't know what to do.
It is
My
Halloween,
tire was-
so you're on a planet. Oh, here. Okay. Since I'm gonna do the improv because you suck at it,
I'm very good at a lot of things.
but not improv.
Or video
so
games,
here's
apparently.
what you come across a planet. You're Captain Kirk. You've come across a planet
All right.
that is stuck in the Wild West. Which actually there were episodes. Actually, there was one on the original series and on the TNG series where they had to end up dressing up as like people from the Old West.
All right.
So that's who you are. Except fucking take the glasses off because they didn't have sunglasses in the Old West.
They didn't have sunglasses in the Old West. They only had the crazy eye.
Now
Sorry.
look at that camera again. Do that again. This motherfucker looks like he's a murdering fucking cowboy. Who are like the most insane
With Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid.
motherfucker? Those are fake people. That's a movie.
They're real to me. I don't know. Pick a cowboy. What is a real cowboy?
Jesse James.
Jesse James. That was going to come to my name. Come to my name. Come to my head.
I think Wild Bill Hickok was a real guy.
Okay. Hillcock.
No, Wilcock.
Wilcock.
Wild Bill. Was it Wilcock? Damn it, you're fucking me up. I think it's Wild Bill Hickok. Hickok. That's what it is. Who else was Oh, actually, I thought about this because I haven't seen one yet. Oh no. I think they're writing one, but he's like he was he was black, and he was in the movie. He was one of the characters in the movie. The Harder They Fall.
Okay.
He was a U.S. Marshal, and he was like one of probably the only black U.S. Marshal of the time.
Okay.
This is a real guy. His last name is Bass something. I can't remember. Let me look it up. But he's in The Harder They Fall as that person. But it's not the story of him. Like all those characters are real people. You still haven't seen it. I know you haven't.
Yeah, no, I have not.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I was waiting for you to ask me that so I could see the disappointment written across Jared's face.
Okay, so my point is, all the characters in that movie are based on, not based, but they were real people.
Okay.
Even though the story is...
So the ideas of the characters are drawn from real life inspiration.
But it's not based on anything factual.
Okay.
Except for the names and basically who they are. But I want to write one about this lawman. I'm going to do I had to do the research, figure out exactly what he did, because supposedly he brought in like 3,000 people, like he caught that many
fugitives. Or
yeah.
That's a lot of people to catch.
Fucking lot of people.
Imagine catching 3,000 people.
I mean, it was over his entire career.
Yeah,
but again, I gotta do the research. I'm gonna actually go into the fucking depths of the library and try to look this shit up, because I would like to write an actual factual. I mean, it'd be a Hollywood type movie, but I'd actually like to write some shit like that. That would be cool, man.
Yeah, writing a screenplay. A screenplay. Let's write a movie, Jared.
Okay. How many times have I said let's write some shit and then it never happens?
Well, I guess
I write every day something.
I don't at all. The only thing I write.
This old creative writer guy over here don't write shit.
I just use my mind is the pen, and the world.
And plus,
plus
you'll need somebody else to look over your stuff, because when you send me the description every week, I definitely have to do some proofreading on that bad boy.
It's because the pen is my mind, Jared.
Sure,
and
sure. Okay, sure.
The notepad, it's
this guy.
my
you guys
canvas
hear this guy?
For things, ideas thrown at the wall like a spoon.
Okay, so
that's not
we
bending.
We didn't get back to so Epic said he's got spotty signal. He said he's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, be safe out there and take a picture of that big old ancient fish.
How the fuck do you have service out there?
He's probably got like this big ass satellite dish on this little ass van, dude.
What is T-minus 24?
It's the time we have until the earth implodes.
Oh, that's what he said. I don't know what he said.
It's before my ship takes off and I leave Jared here on Earth. When I go back to my...
Motherfucker, you won't even barely leave your house. You're not going to space. You already said you wouldn't go to space because you're a bitch.
I'm afraid of what's out there. There could be something living in the atmosphere above Earth.
In the atmosphere above Earth?
I'm just Yes. That is correct. Now, if you want me to stop talking like this.
So the atmosphere above Earth. You think there's something living above the atmosphere
of Earth?
Of Earth.
Yes, Jared. We're going to call them boner farts.
Okay, guys, the show, we're wrapping up early today. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to subject you to this.
It's okay, Jared.
Horrible.
Don't worry. We're going to do just fine in our future endeavors with the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. But yeah, so.
You know what? That was my fault. I was trying to encourage some improvisation, and it just
now it's just gone. It's gone completely left field.
Slash role play.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm putting my ideas out there. I'm just like improvising as I go.
Okay.
And whatnot. So for those out there who haven't been following the show, 1, what's wrong with you? 2, shame on you. And agreed. So for the month of October, me and Jared have participated in no alcoholic beverages whatsoever.
I'm glad you fucking clarified that.
And oh my God, I almost said it.
Wait, why is that a bad word?
No.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. But so Epic put no fapping.
No fapping,
and it got flagged in the
well, no fapping is a
I let it through, but
yeah. So what I was gonna say is we are at the end of the month, Jared. We've got only 2.5 days left, maybe in full.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Here's what my thoughts have been on the whole situation, especially the last couple of days, because I know we're getting close to the end. I'm thinking, oh my God, I can fucking drink again. But then I think to myself, I get so much more accomplished when I'm not drinking. I clear-minded, and do I want to do I want to be a prisoner of a substance? Because that's what it is. It's like, oh my God, I took this month off. Now I can drink again. No, I'm not gonna look at it that way. I'm gonna look at it as I'll drink when I want to drink.
I think that's fair.
And I'm not gonna let the substance fucking hold me prisoner. I don't think I'm probably not gonna drink. I don't want to say at all, but it's not gonna be what it was before.
No, and I've been able to do some thinking myself, spending the last few days shut in my house, playing video games, eating soup, which was very good, by the way. I have to agree, Jared, 100%. We can't go back to what it was before, because the whole point of progress is to progress, not regress, okay, into what we were before. And I'm repeating myself and trying to sound intelligent at the same time.
I'm watching you as you're saying this, and I can tell you're fucking...
I'm struggling.
I can see your brain working as the words are coming out of your mouth, but it's the same words.
It's exactly the same thing that I've repeated twice already. So we are very proud of ourselves for reaching this goal yet again, another year. But
I'm not proud. I shouldn't have to even have been to the point.
Which is another thing. I actually stepped out. What day did Monday when you came to get your speaker and all that stuff? I stopped by our good old watering hole, the Tortuga Verde, to check in with the heathens and all our friends. And everybody seemed to be doing fine, drunk as usual, in good moods.
Exactly. One step in front of the other.
And everybody, so I talked to everybody. Everybody was like, how are you feeling? How's this? I said, hey, I feel good. In all seriousness, I said, I've been sleeping better. I've been doing this.
Oh, my God. Sleep is so much fucking better.
Dude, isn't it crazy how, if you just take care of yourself, folks, you don't have problems. But we don't listen.
Bert, I go to sleep, although my schedule is still off. But when I do go to sleep, and I know I'm going to get the, whatever it is, 6 to 8 hours. And then when I wake up, I don't feel groggy, and I don't want to go back to sleep. I just get up, and I'm like, oh, this is what normal people feel when they wake up.
Yeah. It's crazy what you do when you take care of yourself, folks. You feel good.
Oh, I've been back on my vitamin regimen.
I've actually, what's crazy? I have actually never stopped my vitamin regimen.
Well, I mean, I did, but I just didn't. I ran out, and I was just too lazy. I was too lazy to fucking even order some shit.
Yeah, believe it or not, my vitamin D, insert your jokes here now, folks. Vitamin D. Okay. My bottle's getting low, so I have to get a new.
I found some new ones. I'll send you the picture for it.
So I'm not trying to add
10,000 IUs
per pill. Dude.
And they're little ones. They're not the big ones.
You'll probably wake up in the morning and just like,
No, that's not what vitamin D is for.
Well, I don't know. You'll probably be in an elevated mood. How about we say that?
It does help, but that's more for your bones and your immune system more than anything.
Well, it feels good. I feel good. I take it every day.
But also, I'm back on a men's multivitamin, vitamin D, fish oil. I take a lot of fish oil because that's good for your joints, your brain, and your heart, apparently. And what was the other one that I'm taking? And I'm also taking one that's it's like a natural plant. There's 2 natural plants. It was on the Joe Rogan show, Dr. Huberman.
Yeah.
He talks about it. It helps raise your testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't noticed the difference. Maybe I have. Maybe there is a difference, but I just don't.
How long have you been taking it?
Probably 2 weeks now.
All right. Here, get me hip to this stuff. I'll check it out.
I'll find it again, and I can look it up on my Anyway, but I did go back to the gym this week, and I don't know. Maybe it is helping because, I don't know. Let's put it this way: I do feel like I have less anxiety.
Well, that's always a good feeling.
Yeah. Because I've done the last couple shows completely sober, and my jokes have been coming off a lot easier, and I haven't even really practiced. So if I practice 2 or 3 days a week, and I'm actually in front of a crowd doing this shit, bro, I'll have that 20, 30 minutes in fucking 3 months.
So do you think, as you're saying that things are coming off more effortlessly as you're with your approach. One, it's probably due to practice from doing the show, as many times.
It was more my brain is clear.
That, and what I was going to say is, do you think before once you get a couple beers in, you get that buzz going, that's when you start to overthink things, like when you start to really get into your head?
No,
just out of curiosity.
No, not for me. For me, it was the opposite. It was more. I think I use it as an excuse to. Oh, I'm nervous to go on stage, so let me get drunk so I can loosen myself up.
Yeah.
Because I know I didn't prepare the way I should have prepared, so now I got to get drunk to loosen up and get rid of that feeling. Does that make sense?
No, that's yeah. So you're wound up because you didn't prepare, and it's like, well, in order for me to produce, I have to unwind myself. Yeah. No, I understand.
Now they do say there are actual studies that show that like with a few drinks or a couple of drinks, like wine or maybe a shot or two, the creative process can open up things in the creative process.
Yeah.
But then, of course, as we know, when you get too far into the drink, then that goes off.
Yeah, you go off the rails. You start stumbling around.
No, not
your words.
Not necessarily that.
Shitting in your own bed.
Sorry. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay, Amber Heard.
I forgot all about her, to be honest with you.
I didn't.
Dude, that woman really shit in the bed, bro. It's so crazy.
Bro. And there's another thing I was thinking about today. I don't even want to go this deep into it, but there are a lot more women that are crazy than we think, than society is portraying. And this is going to sound chauvinistic or whatever.
Yeah.
But because men's feelings have been pushed aside for so long in lieu of making sure that women are comfortable and feel equal, we are now in a place where they can do no wrong and we are the ones who do everything wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just, I don't know, to me it's just unfathomable. I don't want to say unfathomable. That's a dumb word. That's not a dumb word. It's just not the word I want to use.
Not the word of choice.
Yeah. I don't know where that came from. I guess I've been thinking a lot about this whole shit that's going on in the news lately. Oh, well, a lot of things that's been going on in the news because you got the Twitter thing with Elon Musk. You got the Kanye thing and him being quote unquote anti-Semitite. No one, if you're saying that, you didn't hear what the motherfucker said.
So,
and I'm not fucking for or against. I'm just saying context is key.
So I will say the whole Kanye West thing. I'll be upfront with you. I've really paid no much attention to it.
But you get the fucking shit to come out every now and then. So
when people keep talking about it, I'm thinking, what's going on? And then they're saying, oh, his interview, apparently. Now, this is all speculation for my...
But see, there's more than one interview. Okay. He did like 3 interviews like within that week.
So, Jared, as somebody who, I know you know more than I do, what started all this exactly?
That's what it is. It was the thing. He said something, and I haven't watched any of the full interviews. I know he was on Lex Friedman's podcast. I don't know if you know who Lex Friedman is.
I've probably seen some snippets of him talking to different people.
He's a jiu-jitsu black belt, but he's also he's got a PhD in artificial intelligence, and he builds robots. He's an engineer. But he also has a podcast, and he's a historian. He's Russian, and he's also Jewish. So all this was anyway. He was on that show. He was also on Piers Morgan's show, and then he did the one with Tucker Carlson on Fox News.
Okay.
So whatever he was saying, he basically he's saying that he's a Jew because. And this again, I'm not saying this whether I agree or don't agree with it. I'm just telling you what is happening.
Yeah,
and I'm putting that out there for anybody on the Twitch verse or internet verse, whatever. There is factual studies that show that the original Jewish people, Jews, were Africans.
Okay.
Now, somehow, some way, over time, things have been misconstrued as Jewish people are only white.
Okay.
And now, if you say anything against them because of what they have been through, you're anti-Semitic.
Okay, that obviously that makes sense. That in that context, yes.
From all that. So now, what's happening is he's saying things about this, and apparently, I didn't hear this part, but he was saying threatening things against Jewish people. I don't know. I didn't hear the interview. I'm just saying, what it is. We also know that Kanye has been doing things in the past because he's trying to garner up attention for things that he's coming out with. We know he's running for president in 2024 again. He even, in one of the interviews, he even had a hat that said 2024. I don't know if it had said his name on it.
I remember his name was on the ballot, dude. That was crazy.
Was it?
On my ballot, his name was on there.
Oh,
bro.
really? Oh, well, there you go. He's running again, but he's running off of...
Or was it on the ballot?
No, it wasn't.
No,
There's no way it was.
Or it was like vote for other, and then I was just going to write his name, and I was going to vote for yeah. I'm not going to lie. I probably should have. Probably would have made things a little easier.
I don't know where the hell that came from. That must have been hours ago. Oh, he must be real behind. Because he said water is just a portal to a different universe where we can fly but not breathe.
That sounds very Wisconsinian.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Remember,
okay
if you're out ice fishing, folks, drink Wisconsibly. All right.
Wisconsibly.
So, I love this sweater. It's so nice.
Yeah, I love it's comfortable. Too.
It's very comfortable. I
want a black one of those.
I'm probably more comfortable than I've ever been. Well, not ever been, but I'm quite comfortable.
Yeah, no, I like wearing that one.
Yeah.
That's why I rarely wear it because I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, see, that's like me in the hat. I just don't want to wear it all the time.
No, I'm not wearing it out. I mean, don't want to wear the...
just wear it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, instead of wearing it out, you're wearing it out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Play on words.
So, yeah, that's... so then the other thing is, now, like, I thought people were for free speech. Just my opinion. I know I am 100% for free speech. I know you are for free speech.
Yeah, why not?
We wouldn't do this show if we weren't for free speech because we have said some things in the past that might get us in trouble later.
Because we're proud Americans. Anyway.
I don't know what that has to do with it. Okay. It is a right as an American. It has nothing to do with it. Now, the other thing that's been going on is the Elon Musk thing with him buying Twitter. This week he finalized it and everything, and he's been on Twitter saying he took a picture. He was like carrying in a sink, and he was like, now basically I guess he was saying
I'm home.
He said let that sink in, and he was holding it, whatever, blah blah blah.
Oh my God, this man was really holding a sink.
No, yeah, you didn't see it?
No, I didn't see all that. I've been seeing headlines. I'm not.
I'll pull it up. But my thing is that I've been seeing people who I thought were like for free speech and all this or whatever, but now I'm seeing people like putting up the Twitter thing with the no, like the no with the circle with the no, the circle with that line through it.
Yeah.
So it means no Twitter.
Yeah,
it's like, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago you or like yesterday before this thing was finalized, you were all over Twitter, and now all of a sudden you're not on Twitter. Like I'll tell you a prime example. Deanna Troi, the lady who plays, I can't remember her real name. The lady who plays Deanna Troi on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Huge Twitter, because I follow her on Twitter.
All right.
She's always tweeting, blah blah blah. I know, but I know she's her which way she leans, and it is what it is. That's fine. You have your opinion.
Yeah.
But then you go on there all of a sudden. Oh, now just because this guy owns it, you're not going to be there because all the points of view that the previous owners were Xing out are now allowed to be back there because it's freedom of speech. Yeah. All they did was tailor that particular platform for everybody that are saying the same thing. That's not conducive to ideas being passed around and people understanding other people's views and points of views. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I understand 100%.
So that's, for me, that's where the whole thing for Elon, that, and he's even said it. That's why he's doing it. He's like, it's become this place where the same ideas are being passed around, and there's nothing getting accomplished. There's nothing being moved forward because no one's hearing the other side of
nobody's challenging that idea, that set of ideas. Yeah.
Like, number one thing for me, and no, I'm not going to go into that, but I'm going to look up this picture.
Yeah.
You keep going.
As Jared looks up pictures on the internet. But yeah, no, the idea of free speech is, I don't want to call it it's not even a touchy subject. It's just, as Jared was saying with the whole Twitter universe, obviously I'm not a tweeter by any means, but I understand the platform and, who's on it and what it's for. But he's correct. If you have the same ideas bouncing around all the time without somebody saying, "Oh, hey, wait a second, what if we do it this way instead?" But that idea is being shunned and being kind of cast away. It kind of defeats the purpose of free speech. So I'm all for ideas, people bouncing off ideas, one another. That's how you get the best results, You can't just have the best results with one side, or of anything, at least in my opinion. So just putting that out there.
No, it's not. It's not even just about the best results, because you don't. What does one side may be saying may not necessarily be truthful, or it may not be what the majority of society thinks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're able to go ahead and just keep saying whatever the fuck you want to say, just because it's a safe place for you, like, bro, it's the fucking internet. It's not. There's no safe places on the internet.
No, dude, you think very good example. We were talking about it last week or a show
Here's
before.
the picture, by the way.
He's got the kitchen sink. Oh,
and
man.
This is him walking into the Twitter building.
Oh, man.
With a fucking sink.
Man, talk about weird flex, but okay.
He's the fucking man. I don't give a fuck.
So, man,
my other point was with somebody, whoever this person, I was like, what's the point? What's the difference? I'm sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
I was like, what's the difference between Elon Musk buying Twitter and Jeff Bezos buying the Washington Post, which he bought years ago? Do you think that Jeff Bezos didn't buy? He bought one of the most, I don't know, prestigious fucking newspapers in the country, or influential at the time. I wouldn't say anymore, because now it's become what Twitter was becoming.
Yeah,
it's become this place where only these ideas and this side of the spectrum is allowed to be spoken of. And it has to be, and if you do talk about the other side, it has to be talked about in this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
No, it's not.
Well, no, that's a bad example. I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah. Quit with the cliches. Think for yourself. All right? But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let that sink in.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
See? Our listeners and our watchers know what we're fucking talking about.
Yeah. Let it sink in. But when you talk about people being in the safe space on the internet, I'll tell you one thing. We were talking about it a couple weeks ago. Video games. They're I
knew you were going to say that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They are my safe space. They are my break from reality, along with millions of others. However, you are not safe in a Call of Duty lobby from a 12-year-old telling you that they're going to bang your mother.
Yeah.
And then after they're done banging your mother, they're going to crush your bones into dust, eat your dust, and then shit you out on the side of a road.
Okay, if a 12-year-old came up with that, that's not really a 12-year-old.
Well, I don't know. His voice was very high-pitched, and he was very angry. But put it this way, if you're but that's what I'm saying. If you think, say, little Johnny gets home from school, little Johnny does his homework, 2 + 2 is 4. Okay, little Johnny, here's some game time. And then little Johnny gets on, Modern Warfare, Death, Revenge, or whatever it is, gets on, thinks he's going to have a little fun with his little PB gun and whatever, and then he gets into a lobby full of clan members called the fucking butt fuckers that butt fuck people in lobbies, and then they're like, "Hey, little Johnny, you ready to get butt fucked?" And yeah. So it's not a safe place.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck just happened. This motherfucker, but that was some fucking deep rooted fucking feelings right there.
It was. I was a part of a clan years ago.
It's called the butt fuckers?
No, it was called Smear the Rear. It's because we used to shit on people.
So the butt fuckers came along and beat your ass?
No, they weren't the butt fuckers at the time.
Epic, I need help.
But that's what I'm saying. But little Johnny can get on Call of Duty. Oh, my little baby gun, and then here come the butt fuckers, butt fucking little Johnny.
Jesus.
And I mean that
the words of RJ are not the words and thoughts of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
But I mean that in a not a literal sense, obviously, but in terms of safety. And then he's like, "Oh my God, mommy, I'm being butt fucked," I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
You might have to fucking edit that out, dude.
Bro, I just fucking spit my water out.
So
said, "Oh, mommy." Oh, Jesus.
So,
that's not getting cut up. Freedom of speech, ladies and gentlemen.
But what I'm saying is that you're even in your solitude, sometimes you're not safe. If that makes any sense.
Well, I mean, there's always some level of danger or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be aware of that, but that's the thing. Okay, so that's a good point. People, I think there's a side of society who is trying to make it seem that there's a place where you're always going to be safe, or you're safe no matter what.
Yeah.
If you're in this place, that's not true. That's not how life works. That's not how. Even though we're civilized people, quote unquote, civilized human beings, we are still animals, and animals still do animal things.
This is true.
You're not always safe no matter where you are. You head on a swivel, situational awareness at all times. And I don't just mean physically. I mean emotionally and verbally. You know what I'm saying? But that's all. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I guess I've been in deep contemplation it's with all this shit going around, and I just wanted to get it off my chest.
Well, that's good. That's what we have this platform here for.
There was something else that was bothering me too this week, and now I can't remember what it was.
Was it a hemorrhoid?
No.
So nah.
I take care of myself.
Yeah. No. Take care of yourself, folks. It's important.
Yeah, there was something else. Now I can't remember what it was. Actually, I may listen back to this, and I might get some jokes out of this joint.
Well, I mean, that's what it's for. It's here to view. We're here every Saturday live on Twitch at 6-ish o'clock in the evening, and you
It
can
all
catch
depends
us
on fucking Uber, but yeah.
Yeah. Did you have another slow driver today?
No, but this motherfucker decided he wanted to roll around with the windows down. I'm like, yeah, I guess it's 63 out, but it's still breezy when you're fucking going 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
So it does. It's a very nice, pleasant fall evening. I would say it's not too cold. Not
supposed
yet.
to get in the 30s tonight.
Oh, well, that's why I've got this cowboy hat on to keep my head warm.
And he's going to be in his safe space later. Ha-ha.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Oh, wait, we have a rift.
Yeah. I'm going to be in my safe space because, one, I still feel kind of, but, it's okay. I'm going to eat more soup. I'm excited.
He's going to be in his safe space.
Do you know what's crazy? I actually talked to our good friend up in Canada. One of our good friends up in Canada.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I forgot there's actually more than one Canadian here in America. But there's actually one Canadian who is currently in Canada. Our good friend Frashy, who I believe is going to a Halloween party tonight. I was struggling for a second.
Is it that scary already?
No, because he said he was going to go. Oh, since we're talking about it, just kind of what's going on in the news, him and his wife are going to go as Tom Brady and Giselle.
Then they're going separately.
Yeah, I think that's the whole, I don't know, but I said, so what are you going to do? He was like, I'm going to put on a Brady jersey. And I was like, nice.
Ooh, sounds so great. Well, yeah. Mine's pretty cool. My costume's pretty cool.
But then I kind of the idea. I was like, are you going to put little, something under your eyes for your football? He was like, yeah.
Eye black.
All right, eye black.
This guy, this fucking no sports playing it whatsoever in his life. But
I have 2 trophies in my room, sir.
Second place doesn't count.
First of all, they're participation trophies.
Exactly.
I participated in a bowling league, and I was good. So I've got a bowling trophy.
You got a bowling trophy?
I have a bowling trophy.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I'm going to bring it down here and put it on the fucking table. And then I also have a basketball trophy for back when I was
intramurals. Please don't say intramurals.
No.
Intramurals.
No. Back when I was young Larry Bird in the streets.
Young Larry Bird.
In the streets. You got to add in
Never
the
been
streets.
to Indiana. Never won an NBA championship. Never been on an NBA team. But he's Larry Bird.
Larry Bird
in the streets.
In the streets. There
All
we
right.
go. But I've also got a SYC trophy as well.
I got one of them somewhere.
So
SYC for what though?
basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but my playing days are behind me. My
Mine
life-
are all Lorton Little League. I don't have any
Lorton Little
basketballs.
League.
Because we
Triple L.
didn't get participation trophies. My team, I was like the only good one on the team because all the rest of I'm not gonna say what the rest of them were.
white.
You said it, not me.
Well, because I'm white, Jared. It's okay if I say it. Here, let's talk about white people and how they just ruin everything.
I was the only black person on the team.
Well, how do you think I felt growing up being the only white person?
And I
in the
sucked.
place?
And I've never been like great at basketball. I've been decent at basketball.
It's all right. I'm not too bad, but my right knee gave way after I saved that young girl from getting eaten by an alligator, and so I
Nice.
can't play. I can't play anymore. But that's okay. I'm still a champion in my own mind and in my heart. So what I was gonna say is,
we need to wear that fucking hat all the time,
So,
motherfucker. Your
but
fucking joke swag is on point.
I think it's because I want a beer, but it's all right.
That's not why.
And but so let's talk about. Well, I don't want to talk about it, but since we were on the subject, he's going to a Halloween party dressed as Tom Brady and his wife. So earlier this week, or just a day or so ago, it's confirmed they are getting a divorce. I know this is not Entertainment Weekly that we're doing, but
Nor do I give a fuck.
I don't care. But then I'm watching. So the Thursday night game comes on. It's the Ravens it's against Tom Brady. So it's like, all right. So I'm kind of peeping
I
at
watched
it.
some of it because I was on Twitch.
I was watching it as I was playing Modern Warfare. Because I did stay home.
By the way, you do know you can watch it on Twitch on Thursdays, right?
I do know that.
Because
Yes.
it's Amazon.
Yeah. Well, I have Prime. So.
Well, you can also just go on Twitch, Prime Sports on Thursday. It's there.
Oh, sweet. So, I mean, I typically watch it on my phone as I play anyway.
Go on Twitch and you'll get it.
Okay, I'm doing it. This Thursday, I'm doing it. So it's like, all right, let's see if Tom, I know the Tampa Bay has been a little bit of a slump. I mean, for crying out loud, the Steelers.
Well,
beat
they
them.
don't have any of the same players they had.
Yeah, I know they're-
especially that year they won the Super Bowl. They don't have any of the same
I
players.
know that they're riddled with injuries and everything, but then I'm watching Tom. Good old Tom, terrific Tom.
He looked really skinny the other night when I was.
He does look like he's, I don't want to say malnourished. Is that the.
He looked really fucking skinny. I've never seen it. Like, even his arms were skinnier than normal.
Do you think it's.
It could be stress, bro.
I mean, I'll be upfront, man.
But he still has to. He that's the type of person he is. He still knows he has a job to do, so he fucking still goes out there and does it.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm not. You know me. I'm not the biggest Brady fan or anything.
I
like
know,
that.
but you gotta respect.
Oh, I'm-
the level and the accomplishments that he.
Of course, dude. I'm never as in a serious moment, not sports talking shit. I know what the guy's done for the game. I'm in the majority. Like when he said he was retiring, I didn't believe it. I knew he was coming back, but obviously the way his personal life is transpiring, you can clearly see it's kind of affecting him on the field a little bit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's just like, damn, it kind of stinks to see. To be honest with you,
I agree with you.
I'm the biggest Tom Brady. I'm super
the biggest Tom Brady
advocate.
hater.
Yeah.
So before you even say the word hater, I'm one of the. I don't want to say is one of his biggest fans, but I'm a big Tom Brady fan. There were times throughout the years where I was probably like I didn't like the guy, but that was in a different mindset that I was going through as a person. I had to pull myself out of like, why do I need to hate somebody that's great when I could just take as an example of how to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I think it's a good example. The guy's been in the league over 20 years. His list of I mean,
Well, no, for me, it's not even that so much about him being in the league, and it's the way he attacks life in general, or anybody at that level. Like same thing with people hate on LeBron. Everybody hates on LeBron because this, that, and the other thing. Whatever your reasons are, the motherfucker is still one of the best basketball players to ever live.
yeah, no, I'm very aware of that.
He also does a lot of shit outside of basketball,
Which I do commend him for, by the way.
Very, but that's what I'm saying. Like people always want to look at the negative things that people do, and this goes into the actually, this goes into kind of the Kanye stuff, the Kanye and the Elon Musk. People are hating, and again, I'm not at these levels that these people are, so I don't know what their lives are really like.
Yeah.
And I'm also looking at the hate from, for lack of a better word, lower class citizens. That's hard to. I don't know if I want to say it like that. People on my level, because we're not. None of us are fucking LeBron and Elon and Tom Brady. We're
just everyday people.
Yeah. So I'm looking at these people who are probably still in the mindset that I maybe have once been in, if that didn't sound right, maybe once had been in, like, oh, this person's doing better than me, I need to hate them because I don't have that same opportunity, as opposed to finding my own
avenue
to be great in, and taking their habits, these people who have made it to that point, and taking their habits and using them to accomplish whatever my avenue is.
Yeah. No, I understand.
So,
excuse me.
I guess, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I was, where all that
You were going there good there. You were doing good there, Jared.
Thanks, fucking country man.
Country man. I didn't know what I was trying to say. Okay, so no, I just wanted to point it out simply because, watching football is a big part of this time of year, and just it being in the news recently with the Kanye thing and all that other stuff. And then I was reading comments, and obviously there's memes and all this other shit, throwing shade at Tom.
Comments. I hate reading comments because
I'm actually starting to dislike it more and more every time I get on.
Bro, there's been so many times, countless times, that I read people's stuff and I want to reply, and I'll start to type the fucking message out. The entire. Thanks for that snort in the mic, by the way.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's just.
I will type the entire message out, clearly thought out, just like when I was talking to you just now, like clearly trying to think out the exact words that I want to say, so I don't sound like a fucking whatever. And then I get to the point, I'm like, this person's gonna answer back, and then I'm gonna read something. They're gonna trigger me by whatever they're saying, and then I'm gonna have to fucking answer again, and then
it's a ripple effect.
And then I'm like, I don't want to fucking spend energy or time on this.
It's funny you say that. I rarely comment on a public post. When I say public, I mean not my friends list, or somebody that I know.
Oh, well, I do that sometimes. It depends on. It's like if I tag you or something, or that's the only time I will comment.
Yeah,
but I rarely even.
We'll
comment.
say this: there was at a certain time, maybe a year or so ago, there was something going on in the news, making headlines. And I follow the local news station on social media, and I had commented something just randomly. I just said, hey, well, and it wasn't even long. It was just, I think this, and that. And I was just, speaking my piece, and it wasn't anything to finish. And I came back to my phone maybe about a half hour, 45 minutes later, and dude, I had shitloads of notifications, dude. People just ramming me for no reason. And I'm thinking, who took the time out of their day to comment on what I had to say? It's like, did what I say really upset you that much? And it's kind of weird to me because I didn't go into responding to these people. I was just reading the shit people had commented under me, and it's just like, bro, why do you? We live in such a weird day and age, man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I just that's why I never comment on shit like that. I looked at it and I was like, yo, why are these? They weren't harassing me, but they were just like, oh, that's fucking stupid. What are you? This, and that. And it's just like,
but that's the thing. That's the thing, man.
It's like children, dude.
Are they children, though?
No.
Because the demographic most likely you were on Facebook, right?
Yes. Yeah, that is correct. That
the
is
demographic for Facebook isn't fucking kids, bro. It's 35 and up.
Yeah, well, when I say children, I mean like adults just acting like kids.
No, they just don't know how to use the fucking internet. That's not what the internet's for. I get it. You want to have, I don't know, maybe it is. Because if you think about the forums back, even back in the day when there was forums, you know what a forum is, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
absolutely.
the old forum style websites.
Mm-hmm.
Even back in the day, there was some kind of etiquette. And yeah, people would get flamed or whatever, but it was because you said something totally off the rails, and it was like, all right, let's reel it in there, guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, you stepped a little over far. You're stepping on my lawn there, bud. I'm gonna have to.
But now it's like, I feel like I'm about to contradict myself. But now it's like it's to the point where just people are just saying whatever the fuck they want, and I don't know.
There's no like real repercussion to it.
Yeah, because like you're behind a keyboard.
Yeah, keyboard.
But you
wars.
won't say that shit to, and I've said this before on the show. Like you won't say that shit to my fucking face.
A lot of people.
Because more than
a lot of
likely,
people-
I will probably punch you in your fucking face.
Yeah, a lot of people just they're like, it's like say you're texting somebody, like the context of what you read.
Disassociation is the word.
Disassociation.
They're disassociated. They're feeling like because this is the internet and this person doesn't know me, I can disassociate what like human empathy.
Yeah.
So if I say whatever I want to this person, then I can say whatever I want to this person and there's no repercussions.
The fuck there isn't. It's like,
But there isn't.
no, there isn't.
But
Yeah.
that's why the behavior is the way it is, because there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
So, but that's a whole different story. Like, what are the repercussions that people should be having? Like, I don't.
Well, I mean, I'm not one to throw the book at everybody. I'm not gonna say that I know what's the standard should be and what the repercussions should be. But you're right. I think to a certain degree, within a realm of like whether it's a forum, whether it's like yeah, say if you're outside joking, shooting the shit with your buddies, you know what will upset your friend and what crosses the line and what doesn't. And the same, yeah.
But people, that's another thing. People, I should say, moderators like Facebook moderators, when they see something that they think is offensive, they'll remove it. But it could be within my circle of friends,
Yeah.
and we do this on Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
We'll make jokes on our friends' posts like blah 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 blah, and I've had shit taken down. It was like, oh, this doesn't meet our guidelines. What fucking guidelines? My friend knows what the fuck I'm saying, and it's not offensive.
Yeah. No, so it's funny you say that. A friend of mine, she posted a picture of, I believe it's Kalani.
Kalani?
Yeah. No, am I pronouncing her
From
name?
Bobby Lee's wife or ex-girlfriend?
I think so. I can't remember. It was a while ago. Shit, it was
Kalani.
oh God, I can't think of her name.
You talking about Kalila?
No, it's not Kalila. Fuck, what is her name? Anyway,
Not
there was
Bobby Lee's. You talking about Bobby Lee's ex-girlfriend?
Here, pull her up. Can you pull that up? So,
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, I know who I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. I sound terrible.
Who's Kalani?
It's Kelhani, I think.
What did she do? Like, what?
I don't know.
What
I
is
think
her purpose?
She's an artist, I think. Anyway, she's very attractive. Okay, so a friend of mine, she posted a picture of her. She's like obviously in something a little revealing, and I posted like, her, yeah.
I don't know who this chick is.
So anyway, she's very gorgeous. What I was gonna say is, so a friend of mine posted a picture of her,
You find a good one.
and
She's all right. She looks like every other fucking artist out there.
yeah,
right
it's
now.
okay. It's okay.
Oh, you know what? I do know who this is. Hold on. Actually, let me see if I can find, because now, okay, this is making sense. I have a funny story about this.
Okay. But my point is I left like a little GIF in her comment section, and it was just like thick girls, and then it was like me, and it was like a little dude with like a little boner and his thumbs up.
Yep.
And whatnot. And it got removed because it was violating Facebook's code of conduct when I found it on Facebook. And then I posted it under my friend who knows me very well, who would get my joke and my humor.
But Facebook is, again, this goes back to what we were talking about the Twitter stuff. They're doing the same thing as far as censorship stuff. So, yeah, that's definitely a joke between you and your friend. And, yeah, that's, I don't know. I agree with you. My funny story about this chick, though, when I went to the Lakers game in January, remember, because I sent y'all pictures of like celebrities who was down front. It was Ray J. Ray J was on across the court. Antonio Brown came in, and then this chick with like blue hair, like I think she's got blue hair somewhere down there. Chick with blue hair came in, and when I took the picture, I guess she was in the picture. I didn't know who she was when she walked in. But then I guess somebody saw that I think I tagged the stadium.
Yeah.
What was it? What is it now? Not Staples Center. What is it now? Crypto.com Arena or some shit.
Yeah.
So I tagged the arena, and I guess somebody saw that she was also there, and like whatever her fan page like tagged me in it and like sent me a message. And I'm like, I don't even know who this is. I'm like, sorry.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. That's
and it was this person. I was like, who the fuck is Kalani? I had never heard of her before, but she was at the game that I was
that's
at.
dope, dude.
I guess
I would totally let her smother me, but that's.
I mean, I was like, I don't know who this chick is. I guess she's making money because she was sitting down front, and them tickets ain't cheap.
No. Nothing is cheap. Nothing is free.
Nothing's cheap in L.A. It's the place to be.
Machiavelli, the 7-Day Theory, Thug Life. Anyway, West Side. But anyway,
Lord.
No, I mean, that is kind of crazy how I brought that up, and you just randomly had to have a picture of her blue hair and being tagged by her fan page. Isn't that crazy how life works?
No, I mean, it's not crazy. It's just I didn't know who she was. You just told me who she was because I didn't know who she was.
Well, I know who you are, Jared, my friend.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture.
Oh, here. Well, while Jared's pulling that up.
While I look at the skimpy Halloween outfits that are on Instagram right now.
There are a ton of, I mean, it's just terrible. Sex is everywhere.
Oh, it is. 100%.
It's, and we just can't stop getting, I saw you like, Jared's over there hearting pictures of women half naked, which all of us should.
They came out the house like this. I didn't look. This is
oh
not,
my god! They came out the house like that.
I'm not, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Where are these people? What should we go?
This is Tallahassee, Florida.
Well, we're living in the wrong part of America, sir. And I think a lot of people in this area could attribute to that.
Oh
fact.
yeah, we're 100% living in the wrong area. We live in an area. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
We just live in this little bubble known as Northern Virginia.
Christina P.
Christina P. Oh, nice. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Right.
You're the only comedian show. This is her. This is that you've seen.
Yeah.
This is his wife.
That's pretty dope.
That's Tom Segura's wife.
See, what I really wanted to do for Halloween is I wanted
to be a man.
I am a man.
I thought you wanted to be one for Halloween.
Oh.
Okay. We're about to wrap it up, guys. Jeez, what the fuck is happening?
That's my constipation face.
Don't do that ever again.
Well, when you're clinging to the porcelain.
Oh shit, we're almost up a year on this joint.
Damn, it's almost been a year since we've done that.
Yep.
Dude, time flies when you're having fun here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
November 14th.
Join us each
Where the fuck is
every
my
week.
Laker shit.
Saturday live on Twitch at 6 p.m. ish.
Oh, you know what? I didn't post those here. Wait, no, I had to.
And then Mondays, get your fix any day of the week, but coming out Mondays on YouTube is the show as well. You should always like, share, comment, review. Okay, it's very important that you do that. It helps me and this guy.
Review on iTunes.
And iTunes, me and this guy with my shooter fingers over here, bang, bang, who is still looking at half-naked women.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at my fucking profile.
Oh, okay.
Asswipe.
I just thought you were still looking at,
no
babes. Yeah.
I do that on my off time.
He does it when no one's around, folks, and as should the rest of you.
I don't know where I put those pictures. But anyway, that person tagged me, and it was just weird.
Jared's like, where the fuck? He was like, I'm about to get kidnapped.
Yeah, Frashy, you did miss the whole stream.
So Frashy went to Hank's family farm yesterday.
We're not done. Actually, we talked about you for about 30 minutes, and then you didn't show up. And Epic, I'm not doing no November, by the way, sir.
Oh, so
I'm trying to fucking get something.
Yeah, it's okay. Put your cheeks in our face. But we hope that everybody has a safe Halloween. If you go trick-or-treating, get lots of candy. If you're too old to trick-or-treat, do it anyway.
Wait, we're closing down? Was that what's happening?
Oh, yeah, I thought you said that's what we were doing. That's why I started.
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
No, he said he missed the whole stream.
Okay, Fresh.
I mean, if you want, yeah, we can. We're at a minute 50. I mean, hour 15.
Okay, so there's a lot happening here. Frashy, up in Canada. We talked about you for about 30 minutes because I thought you were there. But now you are here. And we're talking about how you're going to be dressed as Tom Brady later. Okay? I hope you have fun at the party. Make sure you get lots of candy there, pal. Bring back some of those caramel apples. So if you guys are going out trick-or-treating, going out drinking, going out and getting all crunk for the Halloween holiday, please be safe. If you're dressed inappropriately, my personal email address is gaminglegacy@gmail.com. So please send them to me, and 703. No, let me not do that. But thank you as always
now
for
he's
watching.
Not going to the heart. He's not going. Well, never mind. Fuck it. It doesn't matter.
And anyway, we thank you guys for joining us on a weekly spooktacular episode, even though there's nothing down here that indicates
you know what?
it's Halloween.
I think you missed the point of what he said. He's not going.
He's not going, so those caramel apples.
That's why he's... Bro, if you don't get your fucking nose out of that mic...
Dude, I'm sick. I'm sorry. I've been feeling like crap for 2 days. I can't
This
help it.
motherfucker
I'm
been
trying not to.
slurping up fucking mucus for the last hour and a half.
I'm sorry. It's hard. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. I'm struggling, Jared. I'm struggling.
Clear that shit out of your fucking brain. Anyway, yeah, so we'll be back next week. I guess it is time to game. Like, share, subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Pump your pud if you must.
Pump it if you need to. Jared, before we go, I have a challenge for you. I challenge you, Jared.
You challenge me?
Yes, I am challenging you.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be done next week or anytime soon. But I would like you to obtain all trophies in the new Modern Warfare.
That ain't happening.
Getting a platinum trophy.
That ain't happening.
You should.
I'm good.
It's kind of fun.
I'm good.
Did you see me jumping across the little fucking containers last night?
Yeah, and there was a couple of times I was like, dude, jump. Like, why are you not jumping?
Because I was predetermining my mastermind steps. So we will see you guys next week live here on Twitch at 6 p.m.-ish. And yeah, this is the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
The show comes out on Mondays, also at 9 a.m., and the audio will be available everywhere Monday morning as well. If you were listening to it on the way to work, please still review, like, share, and subscribe. And tell your friends, please. We need more fucking viewers, folks. Come on now.
Help a brother out. Help Ronan Jackson and then Rocky Mountain J. Figure out what they need to do to.
Because of me. 100%. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I heard that y'all were playing co-op. I wish I had co-op to fucking get all the trophies too.
Well, you can because it's cross-platform. So therefore, we can help.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
I doubt I'm going to do it, but whatever.
It's all right. Well, just something for you to think about. Okay. So thank you, folks. Have a safe, happy Halloween, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Deuces.
Howdy. My name.
Gotta find my fucking shirt.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist